To build a framework for scalable and organized content creation, there are two main types of resources you'll need: your team and your tools. Let's start with your team. There are 5 primary types of responsibilities in content creation: content management and strategy, writing, editing, designing, and distributing. First, let's cover content management and strategy. This responsibility involves creating a long-term content plan, mapping it to business needs, ensuring the other responsibilities are met, and analyzing the reports. This person is the leader of the group and works with everyone involved so that things move along smoothly to the finish line. Most businesses hire a content marketing manager or content marketing strategist to fill this role. The second responsibility is writing. Typically, a content writer or marketer will do the writing. While many businesses have niche or technical markets, the individuals writing your content don't always have to be subject matter experts. Instead, much like a journalist, they can work with internal and external subject matter experts to create compelling and useful content. While many companies choose to write their content in-house, some choose to outsource that work. Writers from companies like Scripted or Upwork can create tailored content for your marketing campaigns. And where there's writing, there's editing. Once content has been planned and created, it needs to be edited. Just because a piece of content has been created doesn't mean it's ready to be published. Editing ensures alignment with your business's messaging, your target market's needs, and the goals that the content is meant to solve for. An in-house editor or freelance editor is perfect for this. But if you don't have an editor, consider having a teammate with a knack for communication review your content. A fresh set of eyes and a different perspective can make your content stronger. Next is designing. Once the content has been written and edited, it needs to be packaged in a way that's appealing to readers. Having an attractive, fluid format and design can make all the difference in getting someone to stay on your site and enjoy consuming your content. Effective design also plays a huge role in information hierarchy. You need high-quality design to structure your content in a way that's easy for readers to understand and navigate. Think about it. Can you remember a time when you looked at a website or flyer and decided not to read it because it didn't visually make sense? In marketing, we use the term blink test to refer to the 3 to 5 seconds an average site visitor spends scanning a website visually and then deciding if they want to spend time looking through it. So to make it easy for your audience to scan your content, pull out a few important details and then engage further. A good designer can be the difference between a below average blink test pass rate and consistently getting people to stay on your site. Try using tools like Canva to step up your content design. If you're not able to do this work in-house, consider a freelancer. Finally, there's distributing. A content distributor, also known as a social media coordinator or specialist, is responsible for bringing the content to market through a strategic promotion plan. They need to either create or coordinate the creation of promotional content, map it to the available channels, and schedule it for publication. They're also the person responsible for analyzing the results of the campaign. Depending on your team and business context, you might have one person fill multiple roles. Just make sure that person isn't strapped with too much responsibility. Have a checks and balances system spread amongst multiple teammates. If your team members are already at full capacity, look into freelancers to pick up the additional work. Here's a pro tip. If you're just getting started with building your team or looking for resources to help you complete a project, consider hiring a freelancer as your first team member. To learn more about the advantages of using freelancers, as well as how to get started with hiring one, check out the resources section below. So that covers your team. Now let's talk about tools. To build your content framework, you'll need 3 main tools: CMS, analytics tools, and planning and internal communication tools. A CMS is a tool for creating, editing, and publishing digital content. There are different types of content systems, such as HubSpot and WordPress, so you'll need to identify what works best for your company's needs. Whichever CMS you use, Be sure you have the ability to edit your website, create and publish content for your blog and landing pages, and optimize content for search engines. You'll also need analytics tools. Use your analytics tools to understand the impact of your content on your business and identify opportunities for improvement. Most paid-for CMS tools come with built-in analytics, and any social platforms you use will also have built-in analytics. But if you're looking for an analytics solution with extra insights, then HubSpot and Google Analytics are strong choices to consider. In fact, try using both. The two platforms offer different kinds of insights that, combined, create a complete picture. To learn about the differences between these two reporting platforms, as well as how they work together, check out the resources section below. Also, consider adding tracking links to all your promotional activities. This way, you can see what's working and what's not. To build a trackable link using Google's Campaign URL Builder tool, check out the resources section below. Once you have your CMS and analytics ready to go, you'll need planning and internal communication tools. You'll use these tools so that your team can communicate easily, see any updates, avoid version or draft control issues, and clearly delineate their responsibilities and assignments. You could start off with Google Drive or Trello, then transition to something more robust as your team and content grows. With these resources in mind, you're well on your way to building a content creation framework. And you're one step closer to making meaningful connections with your audience at scale.